A rape complaint has been registered against an office boy working with the private company. Now, the accused, identified as Shivraj Kumar, took the girl to Tirupati and raped her as filed in the complaint by the victim. This story, however, has a certain kind of twist. Now, the rape complaint has been registered against an office boy who was working with the private company. Now, the accused, identified as Shivraj Kumar, took the girl to Tirupati and raped her, but this is according to what has been filed in the complaint. This is according to what has been mentioned in the complaint. The question here is, the girl in her complaint has said that the accused Shivraj Kumar took her to Tirupati and raped her, but this is as per the complaint. But looks like there's more to the story. Well, my colleague joins in with more information on this. Akshita, we believe there's a certain twist in this tale.
Well, Deepak, going by what we have over here from the complaint, this complaint, of course, was filed last evening. The accused in this case, Shivraj Kumar, is a resident of Mulibaglo. It is understood that he used to stay in a PG there. Now, he came to his friend's house in Mahadevpura. Remember, the victim is the friend's sister. So he was staying in their house for some time, and that's when he started to develop some sort of feelings for the girl. And immediately after, he proposed marriage not just to her but also to her family. Now, he was immediately rejected. He was shunned away by the family, and of course they also got her married to someone else. Of course, there were no hard feelings as such. The boy returned to his PG and went about his own work. The girl got married. She's been married for the last 2 months now. It is understood that recently she had gone back home. We understand that this was on the 14th. She had gone back to her own house to stay with her parents for some time, and this man, Shivraj Kumar, was present there once again, spending time with his friend. Now, the accusation based on this particular complaint is that he had then forcibly taken her to Tirupati and then gone ahead and allegedly raped her. Now, this is what the complaint states. The girl has in fact filed this complaint just last evening. Shivraj Kumar has now been taken into custody. An FIR has also been registered under section 376, which obviously amounts to rape. There's no word of whether any sort of medical examination has been done on the victim as such, but Shivraj Kumar is currently being questioned. As for the twist in the case, there is speculation during the rounds that possibly this wasn't a rape of sorts, considering that the girl claims she was forcibly taken to Tirupati. Now, how is that possible if the family was around? How is that possible if in fact everyone was present there and the boy was a guest? So there are a lot of questions during the rounds, but the cops are currently questioning Shivraj Kumar. Maybe a little too early to speculate on this particular case, and if he is guilty, no doubt the harshest of punishments will be given out to him, Deepak.
Well, Akshita, now as you certainly mentioned about the fact that how is it possible for her to head to Tirupati without her giving her consent to it, or her family members? Now, do we know of exactly how he took her to Tirupati and the entire incident took place?
Well, Deepak, we will get you a copy of that complaint in a matter of time. But as of now, what we do understand is that in the complaint, she's pretty much only stated that she was forcibly taken to Tirupati. Probably in an oral statement to the police, she's gone ahead and described the details. But in the complaint, all that's stated is that she was forcibly taken to Tirupati, and that is probably where there's a bit of a question mark, a bit of speculation on whether there is any truth in that front. We have to keep in mind she wasn't staying alone. Yes, she was staying away from her husband, but she was with her family when, of course, she was reportedly taken away by Shivraj Kumar. And even if that had happened, no doubt her family would have realized what is happening, let alone his friend, who is the girl's brother. They would have realized. They probably intercepted them on the way, but according to the girl, they went all the way to Tirupati, and this took place sometime between 14th and yesterday. So we understand that she was taken to Tirupati and she came back, and in that span of time she claims that she was raped. So of course we will have to await more details on this particular case. There are a lot of details that seem suspicious as of now, but maybe a little too early to question whether in fact there is any sort of ulterior motive with regards to this particular complaint. The cops are currently going ahead and questioning Shivraj Kumar. In all likelihood, they will go ahead and probably take yet another statement from the girl as well. No doubt the accused in this case, Shivraj Kumar, will go ahead and claim that he is innocent, but it will be up to the cops to figure out whether this is a case of love gods or an extramarital affair or in fact rape, Deepak.
Well, Akshata, if we consider that she was taken forcibly, have the police registered a case of abduction or kidnap against this particular person?
Well, what we do understand, Deepak, as of now is that the FIR has been registered under Section 376, and that's definitely a good point that you pulled up, which is that they haven't gone ahead and mentioned anything about the abduction of sorts. So has the girl not gone ahead and demanded that that section be included as well as something that everyone will question? Is she in fact hesitant to go ahead and pull that in because she feels that she could get into a spot of bother? A lot of murky details at this point. Of course, as I stated earlier, we are trying to access the complaint copy so we can go ahead and find out exactly what took place. As of now, we understand that the FIR has been registered under Section 376 alone, which amounts to rape, and nothing about abduction being mentioned, Deepak.
Thank you for all that information, Akshita. So that was my colleague there going on to say that certain kind of twist in this particular case. The girl going on to file an FIR claiming that she was raped by a former lover of hers in Tirupati. While no case of abduction or kidnap has been filed, the police have filed a case under Section 376, that is rape. Now, this complaint has been registered against an office boy working with a private company, and the accused, identified as Shivraj Kumar, took the girl allegedly to Tirupati forcibly and then raped her as per the complaint. So as of now, the details are pretty murky. We'll have to wait and watch what actually comes out of this particular complaint.